This is a short video presentation on Rationalizing the Denominator, Part 3. Yesterday, or the last video, when we rationalized the denominator, we multiplied the numerator and the denominator by their conjugate. However, the numerator was always a monomial, just one term. Today, it will be a binomial. So let's simplify. The directions will either say rationalize the denominator or simplify. Simplify. And we have 2 minus 4 square root of 2 over 2 plus the square root of 2. The conjugate, remember the conjugate, is the exact same expression, but instead of a plus, it's a minus, or vice versa. So we're going to multiply numerator and denominator by 2 minus the square root of 2. 2 minus the square root of 2. All right. The denominator, 2 times 2 is 4. We have minus 2 square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 2. Minus 2 square root of 2 plus 2 square root of 2. And those will always cancel when we multiply by the conjugate. And square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. Numerator won't be so clean. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times the square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 2. Negative 4 times 2 minus 8 square root of 2. And lastly, negative times negative is positive. We have a 4. And square root of 2 times square root of 2 is 2. We clean up the numerator and denominator. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 4 is 12. This is really 8. And then we have minus 10 square root of 2 over 4 minus 2 is 2. We can divide all three terms, this, and this, by 2, and we end up with 6 minus 5 square root of 2. All right, let's look at one more example. It won't be quite as clean, quite as simple of an answer as this one. We have 3 plus 2 square root of 3 over 8 minus 3 square root of 6. Again, we multiply numerator and denominator by the conjugate, which is 8 plus 3 square root of 6. Numerator and denominator, 3 square root of 6. All right, if I were you, I would just pause this, figure out the answer on your own, check it, see if you did it right. If not, listen to the whole thing. All right. Numerator, 3 times 8. Let's go back to blue. 24. 3 times 3, 9. Square root of 6. 2 times 8, 16. Square root of 3. And lastly, 2 times 3 is 6. And we have square root of 18. All over, extend this a little bit more. All over 8 times 8 is 64. And when we go like this, 24 square root of 6 minus 24 square root of 6. Those are going to cancel. I don't have to write them down. And we have minus 3 times 3 is 9. Square root of 6 times square root of 6 is 6. All right, so now we have 24 plus 9 square root of 6 plus 16 square root of 3. And square root of 18 is really 9 times 2. So we have plus square root of 9 is 3 times 6 is 18. Square root of 2. All over 64 minus 9 times 6 is 54. 64 minus 54 is 10. We cannot simplify this. I can divide 10 by 2 or 5, but I can't divide 9 by either one of those. So we're done. There are no like terms, square root of 2, square root of 3, square root of 6. No like terms, and none of these can be simplified. Over here, where we had square root of 18, always look at your square roots and ask yourself, can we simplify them? All right. I hope this makes sense, and I hope you understand the next assignment. Have a great day.